it's me,
Hello.
Janey, and well, you can do your intro. It's
Hi,
your channel.
I'm Tangerine. I'm here with my good friend / wife, Janey.
And what are we doing today?
We're gonna paint because why not?
Awesome.
Let's get started. So you have the paper thing, so we figure out what colors we're doing.
Right.
I don't know what I'm doing. So what the fuck?
It says start by setting up a work area. Well, we better.
This is not a good work area, but we're working with what we have.
Yes, as long as we don't get it on my bed.
Standards low.
Lay out your canvas and materials. You'll need a cup of water and paper towels handy. Well, I've got tissues somewhere.
Yeah, we have some right there.
We recommend going one number at a time because the paint will dry quickly. Keep your paints closed when not using them. When mixing paints, be sure to use small amounts each time. Reference the mixing and number guides, blah blah blah.
Okay, so
Looks like I'm gonna be doing this one.
So 4.
It's gonna have cactuses on it.
So 4. Oh, perfect. I already got. We're just gonna do 4
Say,
first.
where's
Which one's A?
which one is A?
It says A. 4A.
4A. It's on the key code.
I know, but I can't find it anywhere. Oh, it's right there. We don't. Do we have like? Oh, I'm stupid. You gotta mix colors together, you know?
Yeah. So I'm gonna actually try and find another paint palette. You can just talk to your viewers, and you can hit pause if you want.
I just need brush.
Because I need a palette too.
That's fine. All right, let's get into it. We got this at Five Below. So that's if you want to go look up.
There should be one in the box apparently.
What box?
The box.
This box?
Yeah.
The box of God knows what?
It's called the box of my mom's a teacher.
The box of my boss. Yeah. I'm just gonna paint.
There's gloves in here.
Perfect. What are we gonna use gloves for?
Covering up the blood when we kill someone.
Perfect. Why?
Sandpaper.
Do we need sandpaper?
Ooh. Spray paint.
Let's spray paint some public property. Why does this brush look like that?
I don't condone illegal activity.
None of us do.
Guess so. Guess there's nothing in here.
I don't. They say
Can I see the
thank you. Oh shoot! Yeah. Here we go.
I love how we've been running for already 3 minutes.
It's fine. It's fine. We work with what we have. This brush is terrible.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
It
Our
says
lovely
we're
assistant.
as white as the plate.
Our lovely assistant.
Okay, nothing in
Our lovely assistant, my mother.
I'm a
Yeah, I am actually. I'm gonna start painting.
paint.
live your truth.
This is
Why is
supposed
there only one at 4A? Oh, there's another one.
So, what is my first color? My first color is gonna be 3A.
If we don't have the color out, we can just get it.
So 3A is light green.
Perfect. I'm so glad I got the primary colors out on here.
Okay, where's a good brush?
Not the brush I put to just put it on.
Is this it?
No.
Or no? Okay, good. Then just dab, dab, dab.
Dab, dab, all your problems
Make
away.
my cactus look fab. So
Yes.
it's 3A, right? Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Sounds like a battery.
Triple A.
AAA battery. Why does this just dries fast? What the heck?
So Georgia, how's your senior year been going?
Great question. The same way it's going for you. It's whoops. I already got.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's kind of stressful. Doesn't feel like a senior year to me.
I mean, honestly, I was talking to my one friend earlier.
My one friend. I have one singular friend.
I was talking to my one friend earlier, and I'm just like, it's basically junior year part 2, because it doesn't feel like junior year ended at all.
Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at painting. But you know what? It's gonna be fine because
As Bob Ross always says.
happy little accidents.
Yeah, no mistakes, only happy little accidents.
Oh, I forgot where the water's at. Where's the plate at? Can you move this box? Because I don't think it's dirty.
Yeah, you can set it on the floor. The goal is to not make a mess. I also have this mushroom, but I don't think I'm gonna paint it in this
I thought
video.
you said you were gonna paint that first.
I want to paint the canvas. I changed my mind. This is our, like...
Dynamic.
Yeah, abuse.
I don't think we should say abuse.
Being an old married couple, is that better?
Yes.
We're just gonna... Oh, and they weren't lying when they said the paint dries quickly.
I know, like, shoot. Like,
well, that's good for me, because I'd set it somewhere and it would fall on the mountains of stuff in my room. You can get into the frame more. These are your friends.
These are your friends. I have friends?
Do you have a name for your fan base?
No.
You should come up with one.
What's a good one since Tangerine?
Oh, wait! You know, there's like little oranges called cuties. You could call your fans the cuties.
Isn't there like a Netflix like movie thing called Cuties?
I don't watch TV.
It's not on TV. It's on Netflix. So I didn't watch it because it's controversial.
Oh.
Well,
I have not watched whatever that is.
It's like this dance thing with kids, and it's not really good. You shouldn't watch it.
I've watched. Have you seen Dance Moms ever?
Yeah. Let me tell you, I used to have a phase for Dance Moms.
I feel like I've had that phase too. Back in, like, I watched it in 3rd grade, which is a little...
That's concerning how you watched it in 3rd grade.
But, like, I was
Isn't
reading...
that when it came out? When we were in 3rd grade?
Yeah.
What age were we when we were in 3rd grade?
9, 10.
So 4th grade? No, we just said 3rd grade. We would not be 9 if we were in 3rd grade. We'd be like 8.
Yeah, we'd be... That was the year I had my worst teacher ever.
When I moved to my other elementary school, they said my teacher strangled a kid. What? I was like, what?
First of all, how did you find out about that?
Someone told me.
Someone just casually said, oh yeah, this teacher...
Well, no one liked her. That's the thing.
But that doesn't mean she strangled a kid.
She kind of looked like she did. Like, the way she would look at the smirk, or like when it wasn't work, she'd be like, whoops. It was like, not the move.
That's a
And she really didn't help me when I was failing at spelling.
My teacher, I'm not going to name her name, but I know that there's people who watch me who probably know her. So I guess she wanted me to trust myself, which is totally...
Express yourself.
Because I was a kid who I had doubts, and I didn't trust myself with things. I still don't, but I think it's partially her fault. And the reason is, she gave me, like, little popsicle sticks, and she's like, write your name on these. I'm like, what for?
Why are teachers so obsessed with writing our names on popsicle sticks? You gotta need to come up with something different.
No, but the thing of it is she said, this is the number of questions you're allowed to ask me in a day.
That's weird.
And I'm like, does that include if I have to go to the restroom? And she said, yeah. And this went on for about a month, and I wasn't the only one. There's a couple other people, too.
That's suspicious, not gonna lie. I got pain on my
And I'm like, why are you having me do this? And she said, well, I want you to have more trust in yourself. Literally.
How's that trust in yourself?
No,
Let me ask you that. How does that even
I had this lady for 2 years, and the thing of it is that, like, I didn't trust teachers for the longest time after that.
Is that A, B? Yeah, it was. I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
No, you're focusing on your paint. It's okay. No, so I guess one day I was, like, really upset and I was having, like, an anxiety attack, and she said, you need to go to lunch and stop crying, and of course that made me cry more. And then she gave me a letter on the clipboard for crying. She said, if you don't calm down,
If you don't calm down, I'm gonna call your parents.
I'm like, what?
That's not how teachers...
And the thing is, she gave us, like, fake money. Like, for every week we were good and didn't have letters, we'd get a certain amount of money.
Oh, I think that was the same for me, too.
And, like,
you could, like, you could have, like, a class party, or you could have, like, lunch with her, and you could have, like, a friend come with you.
Lunch with her?
With, like, the teacher?
Imagine wanting to have lunch with the teacher.
I used to have lunch with my teacher.
Oh.
I got McDonald's every time.
Oh, if it's...
Because this was, like, right by it, you know?
Oh, that's nice, actually. No, but the thing is, we had an end of the school year auction where she would give away some of her son's old stuff. Like, here's the Pokemon cards. And, like, things got pretty heated with, like, stuff giving away.
You just gotta save your stuff.
That's the thing. And people actually got to partner up and share their money. And this girl, didn't even ask. She's just, like, she went to her assistant teacher who, she's like, here, I want to bet all this money, and it's totally fine. My group says it's fine. We did not say it's fine. So all of my money was gone because this dumb person wanted, like, a Slinky or whatever cheap dollar store crap it was. I was so mad.
I would.
It's like...
But again, no one, like, really talked to me in elementary school. Oh, I had, like, 2 friends.
Well, I had a lot of fake friends, so, you know...
They were my fake friends, actually.
Oh,
like, we were friends up to, like, I want to say 7th grade.
Ooh,
and then we'd, like, stop talking. One of them actually made me cry in middle school, and
that's sad.
Time to be alive, guys.
I mean, have you even gone to middle school if you haven't cried at least once?
Well, I was at lunch.
At lunch? Oh, no.
It was, like, in, like, you know, like, by, like, the gym in between, like, the lunch.
Oh.
I was like, that's not the move.
When I was in 6th grade, there was this boy who really liked me. And, like, this was before I was, like, really good about not being awkward around people, and I still am. And he came up to my table at lunch, too. He's like, hey, Janey, hey, ladies, and it was just
ladies.
And I'm already just like, oh, gosh, no. And then
that's embarrassing, sir. Please don't do that again.
And he says, hey, guys, you know what? And they're like, what? Clearly not sure why he was at our table. And he's just like, did you know that Janey's really smart? And they're all like, well,
yeah, we've been there. Get with the program.
And I'm like, and I said, I'm not really that smart because, of course, I'm not going to be, like, egotistical about something like that.
Let me just be some egotistical right now. What's 10A?
I don't know.
It's purple. How do I make purple again? Red and blue?
Yeah.
So, now's the time to make fun of me for not knowing my colors.
Did you even go to preschool, bro?
I did, but they would take me out to do reading.
Oh, that's a story for another time.
Everything about my childhood's a story for another time.
You want to talk about it?
Just kidding. Yeah, I wasn't like reading for like my entire all the way from like from preschool to like sophomore year.
Oh dear.
Because apparently I was bad at reading. I was like below reading.
And I hate how people are just like, that doesn't determine someone's smarts at all. They make you feel really dumb if you're in those kind of classes, and...
Yeah, we won't use all this blue just to make one color. I'm gonna need, like, this one.
Oh, no, there's even... Every time after I get, like, through the 3 A's, there's another one that I missed. No. But after he said, oh, Janey's so smart, and they're like, yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And he said... Yeah, you are. You're so smart. You even know what 2 + 2 is. And I'm like, everyone knows.
I sure hope it. Actually,
and he says, you don't even have to think about it. And I'm like, well.
Yeah, it's window.
2 + 2 is window.
For everybody knows that.
Get a scooch. There you go. I love how we're probably just having. Okay. We're really bad at camera. Or I'm really bad at camera angles.
Whoops. Whoops. Where's my napkin? Oh, it's right here.
11.
So, yeah. 11.
So I had a couple experiences in middle school like that where this boy would like be like, it's like, person, Janey's really smart and cute, isn't she? And blah, blah, blah.
That's just weird.
And I got really uncomfortable.
Why is this purple so much darker than what it's supposed to be?
Well. Chill, anyways.
Anyways, so how do I make it lighter?
No, I got so uncomfortable I told the teacher about it, and it just so happens that she like talked to him about it, and he left me alone for the rest of my middle school career. I
did not like that kid at all. Why is this so much dark? How do I make it lighter, JD?
You add white to it, which is right here.
Well, I do need like a dark one. Like,
well, then just save it.
10A or B, I mean. But...
I feel like I'm... Oh, yours looks really good, Georgia.
Thanks. I tried my best.
No, like that. I had a couple of boys hit on me throughout middle school. I
don't think they did with me.
Well, you were going through your emo
I
closeted
was
phase.
not going through an emo phase. I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, I kind of did. Like, that's because...
Yeah, I'm just saying what you've told me before. I'm not...
My grandma kind of died when I was in 8th grade, so that's when it hit.
I mean, understandably. Meanwhile, I was dressing in... You know what? I can attach a picture of it. But me in my Minion outfit.
Your Minion outfits were top tier. Whoa.
Yeah.
I need a...
You say that, but people laughed at me. And
I know, that's why I was... I'm just kidding. They shouldn't have laughed at you. That was
funny
rude.
story. Georgia used to hate me in middle school.
I used to hate a lot of my friends before I became friends. So that's kind of me in a way, but that's because I just think they're better than me.
We're just exposing you, that how fake you were in middle school.
I was bullied in middle school because...
I think everybody...
I don't think you had a middle school experience if you weren't bullied.
That's true. I remember, like, one thing that people did is sign each other's binders. I don't really get why.
I feel like I wanted to do that, but my mom wouldn't let me, and you know what?
I thought it was
probably a good idea. I didn't let her do.
Yeah, it was kind of cringy, but also I was like, this one girl's like, she's just like,
Hey
guys, want to sign my binder? And I asked her if I could, and she said, sorry, I only want my friends to sign it, and it was just really rude to me, and I'm like, oh.
I went to elementary school before I changed schools.
It's like, why was it that you switched? Because your mom works up at the...
No, because she does.
Oh, so she's just like...
Well, at least that's what I think it was.
She's just like, this teacher's trash, we're switching.
And I get it was closer to the high school. But my mom worked at a different elementary school, so tell me how that made any sense to me.
I don't know.
Do I need another 10?
Do I see another 3A anywhere? No.
You know what? This purple looks really good, and I kind of want to paint it on my spotty. But that's for another time.
Your spotty?
My yes.
Your body.
My body. Anyway, look.
Like, do you practice, like, your JFK impression?
I didn't even think that sounded like JFK.
Faintly. As long as we don't get paint on the tripod.
I am trying my best not to get paint on your tripod.
So I was gonna ask, in my last video, or one of my videos at the start of 2021 was, like, starting your year off right. Do you have a New Year's resolution?
At least make a better sleep schedule, or attempt to make a better sleep schedule.
I mean, because here's the thing, like, I'm starting to be like, I don't want to call them resolutions because that just sets me up for failure from past
goals.
Yes, goals!
They're my goals.
So then I don't feel as bad if they fail.
I sure hope we don't run out of blue, because that would be...
We have blue in the bucket.
Yeah, but it's not the same blue. You know what I'm saying?
The power of art is that we can mix it and make it okay.
Mix, mix, mix.
Okay.
Oh. I guess you don't want to...
Mix, mix, mix!
Oh, I reopened it?
Okay, so...
I forgot I did.
I'm gonna have to have a little dollop of black.
You have to open it.
Oh, I don't have nails.
No, there's a thing on it.
I'm really bad at this.
Wait, hold on.
My New Year's resolution is to continue to work on my mental health because already it's... I mean, last year was good, but also bad, but also good. I think I'm getting there.
I was just moving the cap. The cap's right there. Please don't.
It's like, it's okay.
Please be the purple I need.
Not me putting it on backwards. Shoot. So I'm just gonna.
All right, now we're getting the right purple. I needed to change the background.
That's really pretty. Like, that's like kind of, it matches your jacket kind of.
This is not a jacket. It's
a
a
hoodie.
sweatshirt. No, I literally had an argument with my mom about what's a sweatshirt and what's a jacket. You know, like the zip up one. That's a jacket, right? She calls it a hoodie. I'm like, a coat. Actually, I'm like, that's not a coat though. It's a jacket.
Well, I probably should have added some white to my 1A, but it's A-okay. Okay, well, it's fine. It's gonna look nice however I do it, I guess. We're at 17 minutes. Holy crap. Okay.
How long do we want it to be?
Well, we're going to cut back to when the painting's done.